Tinker's Dam was recorded as part of the SFContario Old Time Radio Hour on November the 9th, 2012.
For joining us here today. Our first radio performance will be Tinker's Dam, written by Stephen Pearl.
In a future where electricity is available to only the few, tinkers wander the dark lands, providing sustainable energy and services to the populace and facing the horrors left behind by a past age of excess and irresponsibility.
Omar, another round.
It's a wild one out there tonight. Omar, when you get a minute, would you give me a tankard of mulled cider and one about Miguel's mutton pies?
Coming up, Tinker. I thought you was moving on.
In a storm like this, my horses are better off in the barn. Besides, with the overcast, the solar panels on my wagon are useless. I'm going to leave my wind turbine up to get a bit of a charge in my batteries, and I can't do that when I'm on the road. I'm just lucky to be here. You're the best inn for 3 towns in any direction.
Considering the competition, I should be insulted. I can agree about the wind. That windmill he added to me panels is the only reason I haven't broken out the lanterns. I had to shut down the music. I guess you were right. I'll be needing more panels and batteries before I add a television.
You'll get to it. It'll just take a couple more years.
Tinker, thank the prophet. It's that dam me dad put up. With all this water, the banks are giving way. Me dad won't see it and won't call for help. If it goes, Tony's whole place will be washed away.
Ground out! I told Marzik those banks wouldn't hold. Why ask me to check the geology if you're going to ignore what I say?
It's me fault. If I hadn't stepped out with Tony, this wouldn't have happened. When me dad found out I was dating a Christian, he went mad. He wants to ruin Tony, punishing him for being with me. Cutting off the water to his hydroelectric generators is how he reckons to do it.
Stupidity! Moronic, bigoted stupidity!
I've seen the pond behind that dam. There's a lot of water down there, and the town ain't much further down the stream than Tony's place.
I know. Omar, spread the word. Get folk to high ground. If that dam goes, Main Street is going to be a river. I'll need as many able bodies as you can send me. Can we take a couple of riding horses from the livery?
Take 'em. All right, you lot. You heard the man. Who's up for saving our town?
Come on, Adira. Let's saddle up and see what we can do. Path, Whalen, and Hephaestus. It looks like a shorting waterfall. This is worse than I thought.
Adira, where you been? I told you to stay put, and I told you not to go talking to Tinkerkind.
Can it, Marzik? You don't have the right to endanger the town with your stupid bigotry. I told you those banks wouldn't hold. If we don't do something, the town will be flooded.
Dad, we have to do something. It's coming through the bank.
Come on, Tinker. You're so smart.
We need to shore up the dam and cut a channel in the bank for the water to follow. When this storm is done, you'll have to dismantle the dam and let the river return to its natural course.
I'll be short before I do that. If you're so smart, you fix it, and fix it right.
It can't be fixed. The only reason you built it in the first place was to cut off Tony's hydropower station.
That's a lie. I needed the water for my cows.
Brad, we have 20 folk come from town with sacks and shovels.
Get them sandbagged in front of the dam. Send 5 of them to the top of the ridge to cut a channel to bring the water around. If we can stop the topping over, we might keep the dam from collapsing.
Digging that bridge won't be easy. The clays are heavy up there.
Does Tony still have that earth mover? The one I helped him convert to electrical power?
Aye, leastways he did last time I saw him. The batteries are going to be flat, though. Since the dam went up, Tony's generators don't run much.
My right to dam a stream that runs over my property. What's mine is mine. You should mind that, Adira.
Gods, man, come out of the cave! Adira, send someone to Tony's. Tell him to open up all the weirs and prep that earth mover. Get everyone else reinforced in the dam with sandbags. I need to eat my wagon.
What?
Just buy me some time!
Typical Tinker. Running off when there's real work to be done.
Father, you don't can have what you think you can. If Brad's run off, it's because his plan needs something. He's the tinker from the business up Guelph Way last year. Man like that don't run from nothing.
You can't talk to me like that. I'm your father.
Then act like it. Make yourself useful and grab a sandbag.
Tinker's Dam is brought to you by and extrapolated from Tinker's Plague, a novel by Stephen B. Pearl.
Tony!
Tinker, Brad, I heard about Marzog's dam. I've been charging the backhoe, but there's no way it'll be ready in time.
We need to get that machine going or your place in the town are toast. I have an idea. Help me open my wagon's maintenance.
My batteries are half charged. If we swap them for the ones in your backhoe...
Instant charge. I just hope it'll be enough. Here's a wrench. You start removing the empties from the backhoe.
Times are gonna go. Those sandbags won't be enough.
The tinker said to buy him time. That's what we're gonna do. So grab a shovel and fill a bag.
I don't much like you telling me what to do. I'm a man, and you're just a
woman. Maybe I'm realizing that ain't such a bad thing.
Look at that!
It's the backhoe. Told you Brad was up to something. Ain't it beautiful?
Okay, Tony. Cut to the left of the pond. Carve a channel that loops back to the stream's course. Keep to the other side of that big tree. That should be far enough that it won't disturb what's left of the dam's support. We have to let off the pressure without flooding the stream bed. Dump the soil up against the sandbags they lit on the dam.
I'll make a start, but I don't know how long these batteries will hold out. You better get people digging the back end of the trench in case we have to finish by hand.
Let me off and I'll see to it. You, and you. We need a trench cut around the dam around the ridge by the dam. Watch out for the backhoe. He's coming out from the other end.
You got it going.
Yep. I hope it's enough. You look beat.
It's been a night.
Take a break. I'm free to sandbag now. Rotate people out.
You brought that Christian onto my farm. How dare you? Adira, I forbid you to speak with him.
Father.
I have spoken.
I ain't listening. Town council says I'm a grown woman and I'm going to speak with Tony. Too many things weren't said that should have been said.
If you go to him, then I have no daughter.
Then I reckon I have no father. May Allah, blessed be his name, forgive us.
Tinker, get that defiler off the land right now, or I'm getting the gun.
Really?
Tinker, what do you think you're doing?
Did you think the holster was for show? That was a warning shot. If you even touch a weapon, I'll shoot you dead. I don't give a shorted circuit about your stupid religious bigotry. Your right to be an ass ends where it endangers others. Even the village council is against this dam. I'm telling you now, it's coming down and staying down, or I'll black tea your farm. There won't be a trader in the world that will do business with you. After this mess, the village council will welcome my decision. Now pick up a sandbag, or get out of the way.
Channel's cut, none too soon. Batteries are flat.
That should take the pressure off the dam. You can scoop the rest of it out over the next few days.
You know, this has got me to thinking. You were right about stretching things when it comes to energy. Won't be this year because the business has cost me a packet. But next I'd want to look at wind turbine and solar panels. Mix up the supply.
Always the best way to go.
Look like the rain's slacking off.
About time. I'm sorry about your father.
For a long time coming. I was sick of being told what to do.
About that, I wanted to give you this before, well, you know, but you just stopped coming around and your pa wouldn't let me see you. But if you're willing...
Tony, it's a beautiful ring.
Dear, I'd be honored if you'd agree to be my wife.
I'd love to.
The rain's letting up. The sun's rising.
You did it, Tinker.
We did it.
Look for these other fine works, also by Stephen B. Pearl. And visit the website www.stephenpearl.com. That's www.stephenpearl.com.